When we talk about La Liga, we think about the three big Spanish giants, Real Madrid, FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, who have dominated the league since the start of this century. Valencia won La Liga in 2004, but since then, no other club other than these three have come close to winning the league. But this season, the story is slightly different. Girona FC, a club who have bounced between divisions in recent years, are surprisingly running riot in the league with their spectacular performances this season. Even though Girona lost a number of key players at the end of last season, they have still managed to surprise the world with their winning streak and quality of football on the pitch. So the question definitely arises. Why is Girona so good this season? Is it just luck, or is Girona actually good? The short answer is no, it is not luck. Girona is actually performing well, and here is why. Girona's success this season comes down to two key factors. The first factor has something to do with a little help from Manchester City, whereas the second reason is so important that if other La Liga clubs implemented it too, they could potentially replicate the success Girona are having right now and give the big three a tough time in the league. So let's get straight into it. The first reason for Girona's success this season is smart transfers. Girona FC is part of a multi-club model owned by the City Football Group, who are also the owners of current European champions, Manchester City. This has helped Girona take advantage of scouting resources provided by Man City. And as we all know, in recent years, Man City have rarely missed when it comes to transfers. And now the same can be said about Girona. Girona's recruitment this season has been absolutely spot on. They have signed a good mix of players to complement their style of play. Daley Blind from Bayern Munich and Christian Porter from Getafe for their experience in the top flight of football. Eric Garcia and Pablo Torre, on loan from Barcelona, both of whom have got a solid point to prove, and a bunch of exciting young players like Savio, Artem Dovbyk, and Yan Kudo, who have been standout players for Girona this season. But this does not mean that Girona have bought their way to the top. They have only spent around 20 million euros in the transfer market this season, while managing to assemble the fifth youngest team on average in Spain. Even though Girona have had a lot of help from Manchester City, it's not the only reason for their success. In fact, the second key factor that we will talk about now has been more important for Girona. The second factor that has helped Girona climb to the top is their brave style of football. As we spoke about earlier, La Liga has been dominated by the big three teams since 2004. This has made other smaller La Liga clubs to play a style of football that just focuses on survival. They sit back deep and just play not to lose, rather than to win. Their main objective is to just stay in the top division and not get relegated. But not Girona. Thanks to their manager Michel, Girona have adopted an attacking style of football that focuses on possession and creating multiple goal-scoring opportunities throughout the game, rather than sitting back and playing for a draw. Michel has not only helped Girona get promoted to the Spanish First Division, but is now also making them one of the contenders for the league title. It may be a little too soon to make that statement, but only time will tell where Girona stands at the end of the season. But it is definitely encouraging to finally see a smaller team from La Liga rising up to the top. Do you guys think Girona can replicate what Leicester City did in the Premier League in 2016 and become one of the top teams in La Liga with a little help from the City Football Group? Or do you think their winning form will eventually subside? Either way, this story has been a win for football. So guys, hit the subscribe button if you like this video and help our channel rise up the ranks just like Girona are doing right now.